that's a good one. That's not real good. Probably doesn't work. Yeah, outside here. Engine bay. Yeah, engine bay. Jay here, Low Standards. It's got another build well underway. Honda Odyssey with 2JZ, 350Z front clip, 350Z rear clip, 350Z tunnel. Started off as a build it out of laying around, but it's turned into something a bit more. I'm starting to love it. So yeah, here it is. It's, I don't know, it's a fair chunk into it. So it's rolling on all 350Z running gear at the moment. So yeah, all the full front ends in. Rear end's tacked into place, car's measured up and whatnot. Engine's inside, gearbox is in. Just a heap of fab work to go really, and wiring and all the stuff you do. Yeah, so basically, weirdly I was driving with the kids and the missus, and I love Honda Odysseys, I love them, I should buy one. And driving home, there was one on Marketplace and it happened to be about 20 minutes from where we were. So I went and looked at it, bought it, fell in love with it. Used to, I don't know, drive the kids around in it and go do jumps and stuff, and they nicknamed it the Abuser because it used to, abuse them. So yeah, I just fell in love with it, and then I love 350Z handling, not so much the looks of a 350Z, so just joined the two. I want an Odyssey to handle like a 350Z, so I can street it mainly, go drift it, just whatever. I guess it's like the VN build. It doesn't really have a purpose, but it's getting done. So yeah, we're knees deep in it. This one here had a little front left hit, so I bought another Odyssey to get the front panels for it and stuff like that. So yeah, just me and a mate Dale so far, just plugging away at it. Love how 350Zs handle. Good rear end, good front end, heaps of aftermarket support, real good gearbox. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll get a 350Z, make it look good. Only way I can figure out to make it look good is bin the whole body, put an Odyssey on it. I'm just gonna rip the engine out. That's another binable item because that's going instead. VVT 2J. I'm just gonna, I don't know, cut the front rails out, I guess, and put them in the Odyssey. And then I'll do the rear floor section and rear cradle into the Odyssey as well. And then, yeah, simple as. Little 350Z donor car, engine out, so I can work out how I'm gonna go about this. I've been doing it pretty rough, wrecker style, just cutting everything. That's what you're doing it. Yeah, let's see how clean this comes out. I never do. Not bad. Found this in the car too, loving it. Always wonder what people had in these little bum bags. Look, it's full of freaking lighters. I don't know, who knows what kind of creature owned this. Didn't measure, didn't check anything, just put on the hoist and started chopping the front end off. So yeah, we chopped the front end off, chopped the back end out, chopped up the 350Z, which was another complete running car. It's in the background of the last VN burnout video at the start. That's the red 350Z there. So yeah, that just went from that. Then we were gonna go stock 2J, stock kinda. But now I'm getting a motor built, like a 1200 horsepower setup. Yeah, so it's just one of those snowball builds.
One oily K24. Big motor, but, and I'm going through a tunnel obviously because we need a gearbox. Look how deep the firewall goes back. She's gonna be swimming in here. The reason why it's so rough pulling it out, I'm cutting all the strut towers out, all the way back to the firewall, all this front skirt, rail, damaged skirt obviously, because I'm putting all 350Z front clip, I guess. So yeah, strut towers, it'll all be 350Z and I'll just tube it out so I can hang the original Odyssey guards, bonnet, da-da-da. Yeah, stage one, deep firewall, so deep, love it. Another day making the Z look better. Nice little floating mod. Yep, she's ready for the bin. Nightmare. Cut heaps of 180 rear floors and stuff out and integrate them into cars, but these are massive. Bracing everywhere. I guess it's good, but join the dots. 350Z Odyssey. Just working out where my cut's gonna be. Looks like I'm gonna obviously chop the complete Odyssey towers close to the firewall. Then half unpick this outer piece, unpick the rails a bit, because the rails are actually same width. Don't know, I really have no idea. Just cut, make it work. Stumpy. Stripped all the wiring, everything outside. Someone's had, I don't know what's going on here. Someone's bush bashed it or something. In case people want to oh, you reckon a good car? Odyssey. Yeah, there you go. Strip it, I'll wash it all, get it prepped for cutting to make it dirty again. Yeah. No diff. 350Z. And 350Z. Just gotta work out where to chop this. Sink the whole floor in the back end of it. Better than trying to make mounts to mount this. Mount it all within the floor. Plus no provisions for tail shafts. And, well, kind of does. But yeah. Not bad, not bad. Little chassis section. Through Odyssey. Homemade 350Z.
Sorry, Steve.
Sorry, Luke.
You just check us in receipt over there.
Got your license?
Nah.
Nah. There's the Z tunnel. So it's going in. Obviously back on the Odyssey. There'll be no more of that on this car.
Yeah, it's sitting nice and low. Running all like PVM drop knuckles, and same as the rear, I'm gonna run all the Parts by Max rear setup in it so I can run it at this height and it actually half works. I'm setting it up for drift, I guess, so it's gonna have big lock, big grip, but it's mainly a street car. So yeah, it's kinda, this is the desired height of the car for me. If it's not low, not real interested. Yeah, so basically all panels are clipped on and got a little Tesla hubcap for street duties sitting on there at the minute. Yeah, obviously it looks like nothing bonnet down, but even got a cool bonnet factory that goes right up, unmodded. Yeah, 2J sitting in deep in the tunnel, which is where it would sit in a 350Z anyway. It's where it kind of goes. We made up the mounts. We had to put another whole 350Z front clip in because this car was an accident. Was it me, or was it? Just running at the minute, just a Chinese G30. No faith in it, but it's on there. So yeah, hopefully as it sits, it's a kind of 600 horsepower little setup. Runs a 100mm plasma man cooler, which is hidden away under there. Same, just everything's kind of recycled. So it's a 161 Aristo SARD radiator and runs 350Z gearbox with the Fitch bell housing and their tilt and twin plate setup, like beautiful setup. Yeah, that's about the engine bay. Kind of red is 350Z, obviously silver is all the fabbed up parts, and everything else is Honda Odyssey. So there's all your join up sections there. You see all custom engine mounts. Then the top half is Tough Mounts. He gave me his, I think, VR Commodore, 2J to VR Commodore. Set up the bolts on the block, which helped us out heaps. So we just made the bottom half of it. Made the gearbox mount as well. Yeah, you can zoom in on the lacquer dish on the front now. Yeah, so inside, basically, the plan was 5 bride recliners. I've got 4. Try and find another one, it seems impossible. Nobody's got any for sale. If you do, I'm keen. So it can be a 5-seater, but yeah, at the minute, it's gonna be a 4-seater. Gonna cage it, but do double hoop, so we can have 4 people in it and see if they let us do events in it or whatnot. Steering column's all done, so it runs Honda Odyssey top section and 350Z bottom section. We've just laid up a center bit to join the two. So yeah, it all kind of, yeah, it's all steers and whatnot now, which is cool. Steers and rolls. Yeah, so heaps of people in America do, I guess, body swap cars. They do old Mustang with new Mustang floors and whatnot. The reason why we didn't use the whole 350Z floor is 100mm wheelbase difference, plus the Honda Odyssey's floor sit really, really low. So I love sitting low in cars. So as you can see, the seats, yeah, mega low in the car. So I'd rather be just seeing over the door trim and driving it like that. Yeah, so yeah, rear end's obviously in. It's pretty cool, which means you can fit deep wheels on there now, because I think about 30mm under track than a Honda Odyssey, so you get that bit of body space. Rear end's kind of not as far forward as the front. We've done strut tops and just kind of tacked it into place, squared it up, measured it and whatnot. Yeah, around the rear, basically, the Odyssey looks stock. It's got some random stickers from the last owner. I don't know what my other car as a solar car means, but yeah, so looks stock. If you look underneath, you see a diff now, which is pretty cool, because obviously Honda Odyssey is the front wheel drive standard, so now rear wheel drive. But the rear ends hasn't had heaps of work. We've just, like I said, tacked it in. Fuel cell placement, strut tops are kind of locked in. And as you can see in the background, a few other builds, which is the Automotive Carnage RX3 sedan that was found out bush. I was lucky enough to get that one, so that's just about to get started on, which is going to be, wow, without giving too much away, 20B PP, which is over there. It's going to be just super low and yeah, my style build. Maybe not everyone else's, but yeah. And then obviously personal car, and that's getting worked on at the minute too, and hence the slow videos, just a lot going on all the time. Yeah. We've only spent 7 days on this, me and Dale, so which is pretty cool. Like 7 solid days, you know, we do 8-10 hour days on it. Honestly, if we can get about that much on it from now, another 10 days, car will be done. It's not getting done to any show standards. It's going to be safe and good and fast. So stage 1, 600 horsepower, Honda Odyssey street car. it'll be done in weeks. Hence, we want to get this video out, just show people what's going on, and hopefully not too far after, we can have finished product. And then in the meantime, I'll wait for my big engine and hopefully make this thing make 1,000 or 1,200 horsepower, which is what it needs. So yeah, stay tuned for the rest of this build, and soon. I'm not gonna leave everyone hanging like my last few videos. Just gonna really focus on just kind of smashing this car out, get stuck into the next, you know. But handy that we're deep into all these other builds too, which we've got footage of, so should be able to get this done and do part 1 of the next car build. And I'm not looking at doing 10-part car builds. It's not my thing. I get bored personally, so I don't really watch everyone else's in the same. So I'm looking at just doing 1 or 2-part builds. So stage 1, next stage you'll see this thing spinning the back wheels and doing things.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's not real good. Probably doesn't work. Yeah.
You got another dash.
Huh?
You got another dash.
Yeah, I do. Fucking hell.
Yeah, no good.
Bullshit. Alright, we're gonna get that off pretty.
You want me to use the hose?
Yeah, if you want.
No, ain't none.
Oh my. Yeah, pull it out and I'll turn it on. Oh, there's no f***ing hose on spot. Here. Go. Try then. Try the other one maybe.
Yeah, look, that pin's fucking locked in there.
It's f***ing on fire properly.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, outside here, engine bay. Yeah, engine bay. Oh! Put the fan on back there.
Oh, it's amazing how quick that shooting action.
Yeah, a bit of body deadening and a dead. Fire's out though. A little drippy back there.
I think that spot's welded enough.
I think you just welded too hot, to be honest. That's not meant to be like that. But sinky dash. All plastic. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't and even re-cracked the window over this side now.
Throw some water on it now.
Yeah.
I bet you.
So yeah, if you want to see, here's the aftermath of the fire. Cracked the front window, obviously melted the dash pretty badly. I wasn't in a big panic about the fire, as you'll see in the video, because I put a black dash in there of another Odyssey parts car I've got. I'm doing all black trim, so just factory Odyssey black trim. So yeah, when the dash was burning, I was kind of having more of a chuckle and more worried about getting footage and putting the fire out. And 4 fire extinguishers later and a non-working fire hose, got a cracked window and a melted dash. But yeah, good to go. Fresh window, fresh dash, and yeah, we're on about to look out the front window of a beautiful, fresh black dash now. So there's the positive. Yeah, this is a good, bad example of how low I'll be sitting in the car, possibly too low. But hey, it's easy to go up, it's hard to go down. So we'll see. I don't know what I need to see really. The smoke pouring off the back tyres. Yeah, so that's good. Feels good to sit in here, it's my first time. Definitely excited now. Favourite build this month.